Welcome mates, I am BloodThirstyLord by Lordy, and today we're back on Halo Infinite with more news that you don't want to miss out of. Halo Infinite's shop and microtransactions are awful and misleading. But before we do get into this video, there is only a small percentage of mates that watch the video that are actually subscribed. Leave a like, show support, click the subscribe button to keep up to date, press that join button to become a member on the channel. So without further ado, let's get straight into this. And this seems to be a very prominent issue with Halo Infinite as it keeps going in these cycles where the microtransactions and the dominance of that microtransaction within the shop, the cost, the actual value you get behind these items is unjustified at all means. And the reason why many of the players that play Halo Infinite have also purchased the Battle Pass, and some of the images that we've had for the promotion or advertisement for the Season 1 Pass being Heroes of the Reach also highlight items that we can't actually gain in the Battle Pass itself. Seems like it's going to be excluded and resold in the shop, even though it was highlighted within the advertisement for Season 1 Heroes of the Reach Battle Pass. So it's kind of unfortunate to see that, and you only get some elements, not the whole kit that was showcased there. So already that is quite misleading with the purchase of the Battle Pass, and from there, the title of the Battle Pass is called Heroes of the Reach. So you expect anything to be contained from that actual stage, being Reach or Halo Reach armor, to be actually a part of this Battle Pass, not filled with actual challenge swaps or XP boosters or XP grants, none of that. You don't need those fillers because we have all the armor accessible in the Battle Pass. Sadly, that isn't the reality we live in. We've got a whole bunch of XP boosters, a whole bunch of XP grants, and a whole lot of challenge swaps that we don't need. That's what's appearing to be more apparent when it comes to our gameplay as we progress through these challenges that are quite easy already due to the fact they've updated the actual patches for the challenges to be a lot more easier and accessible per match and completed quite quickly compared to the nuisance of challenges that we had before in the prior weeks, or the pretty much the start of Halo Infinite, where the challenges were impossible to complete, but now they are much easier. So once you complete those challenges, you expect to get some rewards out of it. But sadly, some of those rewards can be found in the store as separate items. So we have the Reach Falconer Pilot Pack, which contains some shoulder pads and emblems from Reach that could have been placed into the actual Battle Pass that we purchased from day one. Then we have the default Reach armor, which has the combat knife attached to the armor, and that actual armor or chest plate or chest piece will be placed into the store as well for another shop item to be purchased. So it seems like some of the items that we had free in other games are now being placed into the game, pretty much ported over with a cost behind it. And that kind of sucks to see, because this could have been added into the Battle Pass quite quickly and quite easily to replace all the challenge swaps and all those useless add-ons that we don't want. And when it comes to the core colors that we have in the game, the armor coding, we have some default colors being gray and blue, which you can unlock just by having the game itself, and then comparing that to the Battle Pass progression rewards that you get. At level 9, you get another armor coding that is gray, and at level 14, you get an armor coding that is blue, which are completely identical to the default armor sets or armor coatings, which is just awful to see. So this could be a possibility of a scam or misleading factors saying that you're going to get brand new stuff, but pretty much you're getting the same identical color with maybe a slight gloss or tint on it, with the LED color changed and then placed into the Battle Pass. And then this is towards the end of the Battle Pass when you get one of those rewards as well. That is not going to be something you want to earn at all, because it doesn't really matter. And also the shop just refreshed to highlight a new customization, being the Anubis set. But nothing really in there that you really want except the helmet itself. That's the only element that you need and you want to actually get, because everything in the rest of the pack just seems irrelevant. You won't most likely end up using it after a week or two, at most, due to the fact of earning or purchasing other customization, which you'll most likely place on the Anubis helmet instead of using the other stuff that you got in the other package. But the price of these items is just too high. At 2,000 coins, that's around $30 Australian, and that's just crazy to see that we got huge price tags for pretty much a helmet, a recolor, some shoulder pad, armor pieces, and that's pretty much it. It's quite crazy to see. And that is why all the shop items and the microtransactions are awful and misleading, alongside the Battle Pass itself, and how we pretty much highlight some of those items that you can have in the Battle Pass, but no, you can't, because they're going to be placed in the store instead. And this is just an awful practice to have when it comes to microtransactions and items being sold as a product especially, and it seems to be quite greedy on 343's part. So those are my thoughts about the topic. Now tell me your opinions and thoughts in the comment section down below, as I invite you mates for a discussion to talk about this topic in the comment section down below. And as always mates, it is a pleasure to have you guys on the channel as we're through this, and I'll catch you mates next time. Bye. Road to 200k subscribers. Let's get it mates.